Buddy, thank you so much for joining our webinar here on SAP Automated Revenue Accounting, formerly known as RAR. We talked a lot about that, and maybe Pete, as we get through this, you and the team can talk a little bit about the change in the name too. But we're going to focus today on OCM versus CCM, optimized contract management and classic contract management as the foundation for the new solution economy approach that we will all be taking, helping companies move from the old model of doing business where you buy something and you pay for it to a new model where customers are looking for more flexible options on pay over time, pay for items long-term, and a bunch of flexible more. We're going to have a fireside chat. So we've got some very distinguished panelists on here from SAP, Bramisol, and we will kind of format this and ask the questions, ask the experts format. We're going to dive into topic one. So we're going to do this kind of in a very open format. In topic one, I want to ask about what is optimized contract management. And I'm going to pose that question to the SAP team. Let's start, Shin, if you can. So what is this thing we're calling optimized contract management, and why do people care?
Yeah, maybe I can answer these questions in a nutshell.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead, Chin. Go ahead.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, in one sentence, I would call the optimized contract management a renovated solution based on S4 capability and to fit to more close to the subscription scenarios.
I think it's just one comment is just the whole optimized piece, right? We're getting more and more requests from customers for real-time nature, right? So on the ERP side, we had customers running. I mean, I think a lot of customers were running it monthly, but we also had a lot of doing it weekly and daily. And because of that, they were like, guys, can you run it even faster? And so all that feedback went in to optimize contract management and optimize inbound processing. And really, it's near real time, right? So I think Chin and Volkmar, you can do it by transaction if you have to, right? On that optimize inbound processing.
Chin kind of set it up a little bit in terms of what was the inspiration for and drive to do this, but you talk to probably more customers than I can imagine about RAR and revenue accounting, automated revenue management now.
Almost every day I'm on the phone with customers.
Pretty much every day, yes. So why are customers choosing the optimized contract management direction rather than the classic contract management? Why are they choosing it?
Well, I mean, I think Chin hinted at this, and I think Volkmar and Gil will comment too, but this is kind of a natural evolution of the product and also the market, right? So I mean, you have, we talked about the digital economy and how the volumes and the complexities are increasing, and we're always looking to improve the product. I mean, the team has done a very good job consistently improving RAR, but there came a point where in order to take advantage of all the HANA capabilities, they had to do some renovations, or you would call it redesign, or I think Shin, I think you said you renovated the product, right? But there's some major improvements that are now in the latest RAR, essentially revenue accounting on-premise 2020 in the optimized contract management module that solves a lot of problems and takes advantages of the new technology in ways we couldn't before do, right? So let's talk about some high volume capabilities, or really ultra high volume, or we just talked about the inbound processing or day-based calculations, I think Chin mentioned. I mean, many of these things we couldn't really do on the old architecture, right? And so when the team had a pretty big task, they had to say, okay, how can we make sure all the existing ERP customers can move to the new OCM version, but still get lots of new functionality when they get to OCM, and that's what they've done.
Volume and density, and I think that's an important point just to make for everybody what you mean by that.
Sure. So the volume would be the number of contracts. The density would be the number of line items or performance obligations on those contracts, right?
Right.
And sometimes we see both, right? We have some customers that have high volumes and high density in different parts of the business. Yeah.